up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today's video, guys, we're gonna talk about whether or not you should start out with an RT, because I started out actually with a V6. I think either one is good to start out with. If you can afford it, go with the RT, but if the V6 works, go with the V6. The RT, I believe, is a sweet spot, man, because first of all, when I got one, it was affordable. But now the RTs are a little expensive. So you gotta have your money right if you want an RT nowadays. But it's still a good one to start out with, especially if you can buy you a slightly used one. I think the RT is an excellent vehicle to start with. First of all, the insurance is a lot cheaper than if you buy a Scat or a Hellcat. There's plenty of power, especially if you're just starting out and you're just getting your driver's license. That's one of the guys I'm trying to get over. The RT is an excellent choice. When I bought my RT, guys, I was so excited. And I didn't even really know about, you know, Scats and Hellcats and all that stuff when I first got my RT. I just know I wanted a Hemi, and the price was right. I paid 30-something thousand for my RT. Probably now, shoot, that's probably been 6 years ago, maybe a little longer. I had a 2016 RT, and I loved that car. I made it into my own, and even though it had the ugly front and then had a SRT Hellcat front on the one I had, it had the old rental car looking front, but I still made that car look good. I'm gonna put a picture up of my RT. But I'm telling you guys, that car had plenty of power. It had all the functions. It had leather seats, it had leather red seats, red and black seats, sunroof. That car was awesome. You couldn't tell me nothing. If you pulled up beside me in a Scatpack, I wouldn't have known the difference. I love my RT. It was great on gas. Just like I said, the insurance payments was cheap. Even if you're just getting your driver's license and you want a Hemi, the RT is an excellent choice. But I'm telling you guys, if you're just getting your driver's license and you get a Scatpack, that is a whole lot of horsepower. I don't know how parents buy their kids a Scatpack for their first car. That is too much horsepower. Way too much horsepower for somebody who just learned how to drive. Because you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. And I know a lot of people, it's an ego thing. Oh, I bought my child a Scatpack for his first car. Yeah, but you setting your child up to get hurt or to hurt somebody else. You see it all the time over the internet or on YouTube. These kids losing control of these cars, killing themselves. You know, they dying at 18 because their parents went out and bought them this high horsepower car at 18 and 19 years old. So if you're thinking about buying an RT for your first car, get it. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad because your buddy might have a Scatpack or your buddy might have a Hellcat at 18. Yeah, that may be true. But guess what? That's a high car note. That's a high insurance payment. And it's high risk because somebody can probably try to steal it. Your RT, you probably can drive that car anywhere. And most people not even gonna know the difference. And if you add a throttle controller to it, and I'm gonna leave a link for the raw pedal, it make your car feel like a Scatpack anyway. When I put that raw pedal in my RT, you couldn't tell me nothing. It's called a raw pedal. I'm gonna install this and then I get back to try to do a reaction video. Got race mode, sport plus mode, sport mode, eco mode, and normal mode. We're gonna take this end of the raw pedal, connect that here. Oh! That's race mode for real. I can tell the difference with that, bro. I'm gonna be doing a review soon because they just upgraded the raw pedal and it's wireless now. And you can just use the app to change between the different functions. It's no longer where you have to have this cord connected. It's wireless now. The main thing that people don't think about also is the maintenance. The RT is a whole lot easier to maintain than these daggone Scatpacks and Hellcats. Your oil changes will be cheaper. The tires are cheaper. I mean, unless you're gonna put 24s on your RT, then you're gonna pay what everybody else pays. But if you just need to get new tires, it's a lot cheaper because I think they only put 245 20s on the RT. To get new brakes is cheaper. There's no Brimbos now. With the 23s, I'm not sure when they started putting the Brembos on the RTs, but if you get a newer one, then you might have to deal with the Brembos. But if you get an older one like I just had the normal regular brakes on it. So that's a lot cheaper. So it's just a whole lot of advantages in just having an RT. And again, most people, unless you into drag racing and you're doing all this different mods and all this stuff, the RT, it looks just like the Scatpacks and the Hellcats. You mean, you literally cannot tell the difference. There's been many times, even in my old 2016, when people be like, well, is that the Hellcat? I'm like, nope. Regular 5.7. And another thing I loved about my RT was the fact that the exhaust sounds so good in the RTs. You can do a muffler delete, but what I did was I put the S-type boiler mufflers on my RT and I deleted my resonators. And I'm telling you, that car sound incredible. The 5.7 exhaust, once modded, sounds incredible to me. I get a lot of questions, people asking me whether or not they should get an RT or a Scatpack or a Hellcat. Now, in the ideal world, everybody would love to just go and just their first car they can buy a Hellcat. Most people can't do that. And a lot of people put themselves in a financial bind because they don't want to buy an RT because they're going to feel like people are going to be clowning them and laughing at them. You're going to really be laughed at if you buy a Hellcat or a Scat and they get repossessed. It's a lot funnier than you buying a 5.7. Trust me. And you want to be able to do more than just drive your car, man. You want to be able to live life. You want to be able to go out. You want to be able to do things with your family. So buying a 5.7 is not a bad idea. You can mod it. You can do a lot more to the 5.7 engine if you want to make it faster. I mean, it's just a lot more advantages than when you buy the 5.7 RT Charger or Challenger. So don't let people get in your head and make you feel bad because you got a 5.7. Everybody starts somewhere. And in life, and as a man and woman, you have to be able to ignore people making comments about things you do because they're not you. They're not living your life. They don't know your circumstances. Because if I listen to everything other people say about the decisions I make, I have a Trackhawk, a Hellcat, I would have a Demon, I have all these crazy cars that I can't afford. But you know what I do? I do what makes sense to me and my family. So guys, I'm telling you, especially right now, the interest rates are ridiculous. The prices of these cars are ridiculous. So if you have to get an RT, then get that right now, then that's what you do. There's nothing wrong with the 5.7. And you probably can find you a really nice used one, especially nowadays, because there's a whole lot of RTs out here. Dodge produce a lot of RTs. So if you look around, you can find you one for a couple years old, probably fully loaded, and get a decent price for it, especially right now. Matter of fact, when I see an RT, I would think like, my man saving on gas. He ain't got to worry about nobody trying to steal that joint. You good. But when I see a Hellcat or a Scat or a 300C, which I rarely see, I'm like, we in the hot seat. Everywhere we go, we gotta look over our shoulder. So you gotta make a decision. You gotta figure out, do you wanna go through all that? You can get you a nice little RT, mod the exhaust, you good to go. Excuse me, guys, for some reason my throat is super dry. My allergies, this weather, man, is messing me up. So I hope that helped you out, guys. I mean, I can talk forever and ever and ever about this, but you know, people are not gonna watch the whole video, so I'm gonna cut it. So I'm not gonna just continue to say the same thing over and over and over.